how to apply a feathering effect to our image. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to the top on the menu bar. I'm going to go to File. I'm going to click on File and I'm going to click on Open. I already have a picture saved on my computer, so I'm going to go ahead and look for it. Once I click on File Open, this box should pop out asking you which picture you want to open on Photopea, right? So I'm going to go to my desktop. I'm going to click on my picture, which is this first one right here. It is 1 Pink Rose. I put the 1 in the front so that it would be one of the first ones that pop up. If you put a number, it's easier to find it. It'll be one of the first ones that show up instead of letters, right? So I'm going to click on Open. Right, so here is our image. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to open a blank sheet of paper. So we're going to go back to the menu bar right here. I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to click on the first selection right here. So I'm going to click with my mouse, click on File New. We're going to go to where the Print tab is. So click on Print, and then once you click on Print, make sure you highlight the letter one. Right, so now it's highlighted. Once you click on Print in Letter, you're going to click on Create, and it should create us a blank sheet of paper. Here it is, right, just like this one. So this assignment's going to be, this video, or how to create a feathering, is going to be similar to our square and circle assignment, which was creating, selecting with our rectangle select and copying pasting to our new page, except we're going to be applying a feathering to this assignment, right? Once you make your selection, try to stay away from the edges so that it does not create a line. If your selection is too close to the edge, it will make a line, and the whole point of feathering is to sort of blend or blur the edges of the image so it kind of blends with the background, right? And if it's too close to the edge, it will create a line that, like a line of the image that won't look as nice, right? So we're gonna go over to our rectangle select tool that is over here underneath the move tool, the second tool on our toolbox right here. We're gonna click on that tool, and then we're going to make a selection. So I'm gonna make my selection on my rules right here. I'm gonna try and stay away from the edges, right? So it's gonna turn from a solid line, and once I let go of my mouse, it should turn to a perforated line, right? Just like this one. Once it turns perforated like this, that means that we can copy and paste to the other image. But first we have to apply a feathering, right? So right now that I have made my selection, all I'm gonna do is go to the menu bar right here at the top, and I'm gonna go to Select. So I'm gonna click where Select is right here. And once you click on Select, you're gonna go to where it says Modify right here. It's the only one that has the arrow, right? Once you go to Modify, another box should open, and we're going to click right here where it says Feather. So this is how we will be creating a feathering effect, right? There's also the hotkeys, which is Shift F6. If you push these buttons on your keyboard, it will do the same thing. It'll, instead of going into the menu, it'll give you the box that will pop up once I click on this, okay? So I'm going to click on Feather, right? So this is the box that pops up. Right now, to apply a feather, I would suggest going up to 20, just so you can be able to fully see the effect of feathering, right? So if it's too faint, you might not be able to see it. And if it's too much, you might not be able to see the whole picture. It'll probably be pretty see-through, right? So let's just keep it somewhere between 10 and 20. I'm going to click on 20. I'm going to type in 20 in this box. And I'm going to press OK. Once I put in my number, I'm going to press OK. And it should change my perforated box from the corners are pointy, right? Once I create a feathering, it should smooth out the edges, right? So that's how we will be able to tell if the feathering effect is in effect, right? I'm going to click on OK, right? So now our edges are a little bit more rounded, right? That means that the feathering is in effect, okay? So what we're going to do once we have the feathering applied, we're just going to copy and paste over to our new sheet, right? Make sure your layer is selected, and then we're going to go to Edit, Copy, and then we're going to go to our new sheet, Edit, and Paste, right? Once you press Paste, I'm going to go over to the Move tool so I can move my image around. So I'm going to click on that one, and I'm just going to be able to just move it wherever I want to, right? So you can see that the edges of this flower or this rose are blurred, right? So it kind of blends in with the background. If it was too close to the edge, you would have definitely been able to see a harsh line anywhere where you're too close, right? So here's our image, and we're done.